It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, "I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion." Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got DeAndre Ayton, all out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Davis at the fourth. And for Portland, Morant is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Porzingis in at the four. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Morant.
Well, Lillard is used to getting pushed around. Got to admire how he muscles it in regardless.
Wall passes to Ayton. Back to Wall. Here's Davis. And that one goes long.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
All taking his time here. And Beal kicks to Wall. Rocket 6. Isaac passes to Ayton. That one falls.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
There's the pass to Davis. No good on that one, and it's Portland the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Lillard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Now their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wall passes to Beal. A baseline J. Wall, no luck.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Morant. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A workhorse from the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
And Wall kicks to Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Morant. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
What a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
Beal against Lillard. Outside Beal. Fades away. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 16-5 run here. Morant passes to Lillard. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Beal from long range. Another three for Golden State.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Right wing. Here's Morant. Capella, the pass to Porzingis, and it's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Portland. And then for Golden State, Bam Adebayo is checked in for Ayton. Warren comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Sexton in for John Wall. Now here's Porzingis. 9 points last game out. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard from deep three-point land. But they recover it. And it's Capella missing.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his lip to swat away shots.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him. I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Porzingis with the ball. Defended by Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far. But, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Not like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out, recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Clark, he's checked in for Porzingis.
A moment here to see the stats for Davis. Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Golden State. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Adebayo. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And Portland making a change here. Woods checked in. Portland leading by 6. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Passes to Wood. Oubre with it. Offensive rebound. And there's the second time to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Anthony Davis. Oubre finds Lillard. Over Sexton. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, Kevin, such a smart play. Lillard willing to take the jumper from the mid-range.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Davis and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now Lillard. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range. That one no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 8. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Seth Curry is out there with Sexton. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Now here's Sexton. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Adebayo.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a way to stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Holiday inside the line. Nice jump shot. Good. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
No problems knocking that one down. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard outside. Shoots over Curry, and the basket by Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backdoor.
And the shot goes down.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Timeout called the Warriors. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way. He finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
Porzingis is checked in for Clark. Tatum comes in for Oubre. And it's Morant in for Damian Lillard. Different look here for the Warriors. Andre Ayton's checked in for Davis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Warren. Beal's checked in for Curry. And John Wall subbed in for Sexton. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they continue to control the glass.
Tatum lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Portland lead.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Beal against Holiday. Adebayo kicks to Isaac. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Holiday. Great D that time from Beal.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he was.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Toronto Raptors.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
And really from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
That's good from Morant. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Capella's checked in.
And what really separates Morant, the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Wall dishes to Beal. Pass to Isaac. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Wall. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Deft touch on the alley-oop. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Look at the muscle from Wall, willing to draw some contact.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by John Wall. Now the pass to Tatum. Here's Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Isaac, and it's Golden State with another.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Oh, and here comes Wall. Wow!
Nice! You got to enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Morant passes to Porzingis. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wall dishes to Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Porzingis. It's blocked. And here they come. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Beal.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
From 12 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Ball passes to Isaac. He kicks it to Beal. Now here's Isaac. Tee right on him. That doesn't go either for Beal.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. He hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Here's Morant. The layup missed.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Portland out in front, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
You can see working out with Kobe Bryant has been great for Jason Tatum. A better ball handler now, able to create space off the dribble. He looked like an old pro in the first half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Damian Lillard. Clint Capella is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Morant, and it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that Supermax contract he signed.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
Well, John Wall coming back after that Achilles injury he suffered in the start of 2019. It's been a long road to recovery for him, and I know just how much he misses playing every day. Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Isaac, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 18 points in the game. And Steve Webb, as we know, with Wall, he made the most of his time missed by finishing his degree.
Yeah, Wall was able to take the classes he needed to complete his bachelor's degree from Kentucky. I'm sure he would have preferred to play instead, but he saw an opportunity with his education and made the most of it.
The Warriors shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Looking to get back on track here, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
Oh, you got to admire how aggressive Lillard is. Terrific at finding a way to get to the charity stripe. One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
The first free throw is good. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Oh, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Wood, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Clark comes in for Porzingis. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Jason Tatum.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Warriors now. Curry looking it over. The 9-foot shot.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Now, here's Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep beating him.
Morant with it. Curry meets him. And it's Morant missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Davis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
Here's Morant. Clark. That one misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Sexton. Oh, that's blocked. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Clark. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Sexton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Warren. For the lead. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Woods got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Morant with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Clark. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead. Outside Curry. Pass to Davis. Over Lillard. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot. And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
And it's Lillard missing.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
The open look here for Sexton. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Clint Capella comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Drew Holiday in for Morant. And Golden State also making a change. Beal's checked in. Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Stolen by Warren. Holiday against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sexton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lillard, and that one is off. Nice D from Warren. And it's Warren with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. The Warriors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. A different look now for Portland. Zinkas, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Tatum in for Kelly Oubre. Isaac's checked in for the Warriors. John Wall comes in for Sexton. And that one falls for Davis. Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside, Porzingis. 34 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Lillard against Wall. Will it go? That's good from Holiday on the assist by Lillard. That's now 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Wall, and Capella sends it back. And a deep 3 from Lillard. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
You got to get out on Lillard. I mean, his long-distance shot, you know it's cash.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Wall. Isaac out there with Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Beal in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Wall kicks to Isaac. Tatum against Beal. Outside, Wall. The three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Wall finds Beal. They double team Beal. Outside Curry. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Can't finish off the lob. Portland leading by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here is Wall. Following the score by Damian Lillard. And Wall with the slam.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives, and with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
There's the lob to Lillard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the basket by Curry.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When they're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Now, here's Tatum. Shoots over Isaac. It's stolen by Davis. Isaac kicks the Wall. And Capella sends it back.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Good on the shot. 10 points for Jrue Holiday.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Beal. From outside, off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul. This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
All with it. Curry with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight. Back to Lillard. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
In for the Trailblazers. And the Warriors also making a change. Ayton, he's checked in for Curry. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton.
And what I love about Lillard now, I mean, the excellence. He's so consistent. That's how you do it. You come out, you bust your butt, and you compete at a high level every night.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin, he's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chris, you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's Wall. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lets it go from 14. And again, it's Portland converted.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Here's Davis, and stolen by Lillard. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Portland.
I like watching Lillard shoot when he's in rhythm. He's superb at switching from dribbling to shooting in the blink of an eye.
Ball passes to Beal. Here's Ayton. Back to Beal. There's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Kristaps Porzingis. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And he makes both free throws. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 19. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Down low and stolen by Lillard. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. So Golden State will take it the other way. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Here's Adebayo. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Lillard. Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Morant for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Down by 15. Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's Holiday. Another shot. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Sexton. The baseline J off the mark.
And all the skill used on that crossover. You might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there. Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.